Some class definitions may be nested. In the cases where there is a private inner class, that class is localized to only the enclosing class and is not accessible from outside the enclosing class. Here is the example that will be used most often in this chapter. New action listener is the beginning of the anonymous object, and it is the parameter of the add action listener method of OpenItem. The class definition for action performed action event E will be the actions you want the application to accomplish when the user activates this action. In other words, this is where the code goes that makes the cool stuff happen. There are 4 basic layouts used when creating a GUI. Flow layout puts items from left to right, centers based on the content pane width at the end of the line, and it will wrap the remaining items underneath until all of the items are placed. Border layout puts items at the 4 corners of a compass and puts a 5th item in the center. Grid layout places items in 2 columns and continues until there are no more items. Box layout puts items in a single column, and it does not resize the components. A grid bag layout is a very customizable layout. Several detailed options called constraints are available for every item in the layout, and it allows the designer to specifically place items with precision. Since each container can have its very own layout manager, each container can have its own layout that should not interfere with the layout of any other container. Sometimes when you have nested layouts, you will get interesting results, even though they are not supposed to affect one another. When placing components and items next to each other is easy, it makes for a crowded application. Having too much space between objects can lead to application items looking disconnected from other form objects. To solve this issue, we have struts and glue to help us place things at a distance as well as keep things together. Both are available in the Box class and can help create cohesion between items in a panel or frame. Another way to tie sections of your application together is with borders. Not only can they add decoration and individuality to a GUI, they are also useful for segmenting out sections of items that should be completed together. An example of this would be a group of radio buttons. Placing them inside a border would separate them from other items, yet show that they are all part of the same section.